Okay, so let's begin our today's training. This is Jim, and this time I will introduce WebVisu, this function to you of our AC60 PLC. This is our today's content, divided into three parts. First, let's have a view what's the WebVisu. In a generally said, because this WebVisu is a web virtualization function that it allows users to remotely to access and operate our PLC with one web interface, something like HMI screen through the web browsers. And here have some advantages about this function. First, remote access of course, it can improve the debugging efficiency. We don't need to connect cable to our PLC. And the second, this function supports communications through SSL, which can ensure the data exchange is safe. And the last, it have the adaptive resolution ensures a good virtual experience on the different sides of the screens. So let's directly to check how to configure this web virtual function. First, in this device management, we right-click application, add object, and here we have one virtualization and the virtualization manager. Here we can directly add this virtualization, and you will get these three interface in your project. And here, not all models support WebVisu. Only AC60, DC, and DD. Only these two models support WebVisu functions. And here, double-click the visualization manager. Here we can set the, you can see here have the style setting and also a language setting. It's some default setting. You can select one style to use. And this visualization is the screen. It's the screen we need to operate. We need to configure it. Here, double-click this visualization. We will get into this interface. The left side is our screen page, and the right side is our different object type and the object on the below. So this is the basic interface of the visualization. First, I will show you how to set the background of the interface of this page. First, we can here zoom the page, and right click here. We right click this visualization to configure the page. Here we have two selection. If you want to display the page in a fixed size, you can select this one. Okay, so this is the setting about the background. And for the color, we right-click the page and click go to the background. Here we can select the color to display different color. or you can or we can import one picture to the project and use the picture as our background. How to import the picture? Here we right click application and add object. And here we have one this image pool. And in this file name, we can select the picture to import. Okay, so now let's go back to this page and right click to select this picture as our background. Okay. And after setting the background, we need to select object to our screen. And you can directly draw it from this table to our page. Or you can search it in this box. Here, when we click on the object, you will see here have many configurations about this object. For example, some position setting, color setting. I will introduce these parts later. Okay. So, for example, we have finished in the visualization page setting. Then we need to access it through the browser, and you can use this link. Use this link to access the project. First need to download and run the project. And in your browser, you can enter this link to access the project. Here is the IP of your PLC. So to create the connection successfully, we need to keep the PLC and your PC in the same LAN. And in you can use this tool to set or read an IP of your PLC. This is the IP of PLC, and you can set it here. So this is the access without the user management. If you have requirement, for example, before view the with visualization of the page, we need to log in. Then you can create it the user account here in device, and here have user and group. You click this flash, and the PLC software will ask you to create an administrator account. You can set the name and the password. This is set to PLC. So if you created this account, please remember the account name and password, because if you forget this, you were not able to connect to PLC again. And for now, we can't remotely to clean the password, so it's very important. After setting the administrator account, you need to fill it to log in. And the default user is in this administrator group, and you can continue to create other accounts and select the group of this user. Okay. And by the way, here, if you want to here user, if you want to remove these users, you can, for example, for now I'm logging as the administrator. So here I can directly delete this account. But if we want to remove all users, including this administrator, you can here right-click the device and reset. Click this one and select this user management. Click yes to remove all account. Okay, let's continue. So after creating the runtime user group, next we need to double click this virtualization manager, and here have one user management, and here have two selection. First selection is you will create a group without any user, and you need to create it user and set it is group. And the second one is to create it the user group based on runtime user. Usually, we recommend to select the second one. And after setting, you can see here have four. Here have four default group for the WebVisu function. And for this, for example, for first group, we can map it to our runtime group. What's the runtime group? This is our runtime group. This is our runtime group. Okay. So here, for example, I map the administrator to administrator and map this watch group to the service group. So for now, this account Jim will be associated to this administrator group, and this account watch. This watch account will be associated to this service group. Okay. So after setting the mapping, we compare and download the project to PLC and log in again. And now you can see here we will have this login page after you enter this link. And here you need to use the account to log in to view the project. And after you click this refresh, you will need to log in again. Okay. And also, here you can select this automatic logout. For example, if I set this, it means after login 1 hour, this account will log out. So you need to log in again. And okay. And and for different group, for different group, we can set different rights of the project object. For example, here for this button, we have these access rights, and then you can associate different rights to different user group. And here we have operable, only virtual, and invirtual. Here for this 3 button, we set only administrator can operate it. And for the first button, we set all group. All group can operate it. And now log in the project. And now we are logging with the administrator account. So we can operate all objects. And now we log in with this watch account. This account have no rights to operate these three objects. So with this function, with this setting, you can make different user, make a different group to operate, watch, or can't see some objects according to your requirement. Okay, now and here we can watch on this simple case. Here I created this project in a program, and I put this push switch to the interface, and here we bind the variable of this object to this bool type data. And for this 3, we use this type of objects, and also bind the text variable to this 3 int data ABC. And here for display value of this ABC, we need to set the text type here, because this three variable is int type. So we enter this simple. For different data type, you need to fill in different simple here. For example, for floating type, you need to enter this simple. Otherwise, if you didn't configure it here, you can only write the value, but you can't see the value here. So how to write the value for these 3 objects? If you want to write value, here you need to here have one input configuration, and you will see this on mouse click. You can select this operation. Here have different input configuration with different condition. For example, you can understand it as some task. For this one, on mouse down. For this task, the event will be executed if the mouse is pressed on the object, and some other different condition. And here we want to write value, so we can select this on mouse click. That means after we click this object, we will to execute some event. And here now we need to create it. We need to configure the event. Here you will see this write variable. So we need to use this event. And here you will see we can select a different input type, and you can also set the value setting range here. Here I set the range from 0 to 100. Here different input type. Just like some different keyboard. And for this one, we use default keyboard and also set the range from 0 to 100. For the last one, we didn't set any task. How to add the task? You can here directly double click to add the task, or double click here to remove the task. You can also use this task to execute some SD code. This is a little similar to Lua script button in our PI software. Okay, so after this configuration, we can before we check this, I will introduce some other setting of the object. Here you can set the different type, for example, like this, different shape of this input box, and also the location and the size, the angle of the box. And for the color, here we have two color, frame color and fill-in color. Let's check it, change it. Now it's like this one. And you can also set it like this. Set different widths of the line. And here is the text setting of the text. You can select different fonts and select the different color of the text. And also, we can use some variable to control the movement of this object. For example, you can for X direction and the Y direction, or the scaling, or the rotation. You can all use variable. You can create variable in the project, in the program, and use the variable to control the movement of the object. Here we have absolute movement and relative movement. And for this status variables, you can use, for example, you can use one bool type to select to display or not display, or not display, or not display this object. These are some similar setting in HMI. And also this access right, I have introduced it just now. These are some basis setting of an object. Now here, go back to this presentation. We log in with the administrator account and enter the value. Here you can see for the first input and the second, here is different keyboard, because we set different keyboard in the right task, and click this calculate. We will get the sum here. Okay. So this is the web virtual function of our Wecon system. And if you have our VBox or IG series HMI, you can also use VPN function to pass route your PC to the field, and use the browser to access this page of your PLC to debugging. Okay, this is our today's training. Is